Hey everybody, this is Knightmare 3D. I just wanted to let y'all know real fast. Hey, for anyone watching this video, go on ahead and like us and leave us your comments so we all know what's going on when y'all watching this stuff. Y'all can even comment on the discussion at hand too. I encourage it. Anyway, like the video, comment on something, and let us know what y'all think. Got any suggestions? We can do those too. And thank y'all.
If you can have one superpower, what would it be?
Me with one superpower?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of superpowers, so not mine.
One. You can only pick one. As in uno. As in zero, N-E. O-N-E.
Oh, wow. Any one, huh?
Any one. Just one, though. No combinations of the two.
Have I ever told you I love pyrotechnics?
What is that?
Pyrotechnics. You know what pyrotechnics are.
No, what is it?
Okay, for those of you that don't know what pyrotechnics is, pyrotechnology deals with fire. I like fire. So, I would love to be able to play with fire. More so...
So that would be your superpower, pyrotechnic?
yeah.
Just to light fire on whim like the Full Metal Alchemist Mustang?
Yeah.
Right out of your hand, just like...
Well, yeah, in this instance, I would be using pyrokinetics. Pyrokinesis is what it is. Pyrokinesis. Either that or cryokinesis, which is ice.
Oh, Mr. Freeze from like Batman.
I was thinking more like Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat.
That could work.
Yeah, because he does because Mr. Freeze is cryotechnology, not cryokinesis. Cryokinesis is a psychic power. Same thing with pyrokinesis.
I think I would want the jumper. You remember seeing that movie Jumper? Where you look at a picture and you just see?
Why don't you? You're better off just teleporting.
No, but see, I would like to just be able to look at a picture and be able to jump to a place. Say I want to rob a bank. I could. Just look inside the, vault when it's open. Go to the bank that has the vault that, sits open. Then at night, when everyone's asleep, I just jump to it.
That's a weaker version of Nightcrawler's powers.
Who's Nightcrawler?
Nightcrawler is a member of the X-Men that can teleport pretty much to anywhere he wants, as long as he can visualize the place he's teleporting.
Yeah, that's what the power I want, kind of thing.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to look at a picture to do it.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, let's be real, Nightcrawler's the shit.
But still, that'd be awesome to do that.
What made you think of superpowers anyway? You got a favorite superhero, by the way, Shadow Dog?
Can Batman count?
Yeah, he counts. He's a superhero.
Hell, it's Batman.
Why is it Batman?
I have no clue. It's just always been Batman. Because when I used to live with those roommates, it was Spider-Man for one person, Superman for another, Catwoman or Superwoman for the other. So I just like Batman. I even have a Batman hoodie and everything.
So you just kind of picked Batman almost out of random.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense, Shadow Dog.
I mean, he is also hot, so...
Depends on which incarnation of Batman you're talking about. I hated George Clooney and Batman and Robin. He made Batman too.
Newer ones.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Christian Bale didn't do a bad job as Batman. I did like him as Batman in the Joker.
Dude, you know who's my boy?
Who?
Come on, you know who's my boy.
Huh?
No, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh yeah, you do love yourself some Leo, don't you?
I know, man. He's just so sad looking.
You just loved him in Titanic, ate him up in Titanic.
Pretty much, man. Well, Titanic, it was kind of old, because if you ever listen to the movie, it's Jack, 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 Rose, 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 and almost every sentence. That's when he was, he was just bummed retarded or whatever.
Mhm. Roger that. Kind of makes sense, I guess. I did love him in Inception, though.
Oh yeah.
Inception was a good movie. He sold the movie.
I think he did good in The Great Gatsby. Because he has that look about him. Because The Great Gatsby was pretty much about, spoilers, it's about a man, pretty much, that had to go away, join the gang, just to try to get his love back.
I do know that much about the movie. I have yet to see it, but from what I've seen, Tobey Maguire, for those that don't know, famous for the original Spider-Man trilogy as Spider-Man.
The crappy Spider-Man. Let's admit it, The Amazing Spider-Man is better because it follows the comics.
That is the only thing that I like about The Amazing Spider-Man.
Also, the guy that plays Spider-Man's a little hotter than him. The other one.
Peter Parker's a dork. Tobey Maguire fits that perfectly.
Oh, but no. Come on, you still gotta be good looking.
To play a
You
dork?
You gotta look like you get some sleep at least. All those shadows underneath his eyes.
Think about it. If you've ever read the comic books, how much sleep does Peter Parker really ever get?
Probably none. I never read the comics.
My point exactly. I actually used to want to be Spider-Man growing up. Just because I think he was one of the smartest superheroes I've ever ran across. Oh, you know, there's another power I would love to be able to have too, regen.
No, you only can have one.
I'm just saying, if I had to pick between pyrokinesis and regen, I don't know. That's a hard one. I probably would go with pyro just because it's
I
more
stick
fun.
with my jumper abilities.
So you don't like regen?
Well, okay, let's say I go rob a bank. I can afford people to put limbs on me. You know what I'm saying? I can just jump to Switzerland where they just do it right out of the box. Or go to China. Hey, Chinese doctors, I'll give you 100 yen. Put this arm together. That's what I do.
I guess if that's one way to get around regen. But then again, if I was to be able to play with fire, the only way I'd be able to work is in the shadows anyway. So if I get caught, I'm dead.
You can't steal my name.
I'm a nightmare, for crying out loud. That has everything to do with shadows.
You're not a... Oh, I guess it does. Well, anyway, Random Dog Cam. Coda.